Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today it's the part 2 of our lesson. So in this video we are going to discuss about separation techniques. I think you all remember in the previous video we discussed about hand picking and sieving. In this video we'll discuss some more solid separation techniques. Now let's move on. Now, winnowing. What is winnowing? Separation of solid mixture by wind direction. Wind direction. This means that you can separate a solid mixture by wind direction. Now suppose you have this image directly represents the process of winnowing. So what is winnowing? As I explained in the definition before, winnowing is a process by which smaller impure particles are separated. So what happens in winnowing? In winnowing, when we separate like this, the impurities will be lighter and there will be heavier particles also. So in that mixture, by this the lighter particles will fly away in the wind direction, whereas the heavier particles will settle down as shown. This is the heavier particle and whereas this is the lighter particle. This is how we can separate any impure mixture by winnowing. It's only for solid mixtures. Now let's get into magnet. Most of you are familiar about what is magnet. So now magnet is used to separate a mixture of a metal and non-metal. Is used to separate a mixture of a metal and a non-metal. Let's take an example. You have a bowl which contains sulfur powder marked in white and iron powder. You have iron powder like this. So how you will separate it? When you put the magnet over the mixture, the magnet will attract the iron towards it, and therefore the metal is attracted, and thus the mixture can be separated easily. So this is how a magnet works. Now let's move on to sublimation. Sublimation is the most familiar one, I guess. Sublimation is the process by which we separate two solids. Now let's take NH4Cl and NaCl. Now these two are two solids. So how can we separate them? So take a ball, put the flask like thing over it, close it with cotton bud. Now and put a mixture of NH4Cl and NaCl or ammonium chloride and sodium chloride in the beaker. Now when you heat the mixture, you can see vapors of ammonium chloride rising like this. But they can vaporize. They will get vaporized in the flask. And these vapors cannot escape as there is the cotton bud here is blocking the path of the vapors. Therefore, by vaporizing, condensing, they will form a layer on the sides of the funnel like this. That is solidified ammonium chloride. And NaCl will be left behind in the flask itself. So this is what is sublimation. So thank you. Please subscribe.